Hello, everyone, and welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. And if you enjoy commentary that's straight to the point without all the fluff, join our family. I personally love to have you. This video is dedicated to women, mothers, daughters, and little girls. The continuation of the tragedy, which is the passing of Mica Miller. This case gets more bizarre, as it is being reported that her body was cremated and there was no autopsy conducted. This was all done against the family's will. This is what her husband had to say at her memorial. Listen closely.
It really hadn't hit me. You know, I've gotten to spend, as Christians, of course, we know she's not here and in heaven, and she's, you know, worshiping and enjoying, and probably hadn't even had time to look down here yet. But I got to lay next to her body and spend time with her body about 4 times this week, and each time it still didn't hit me. I thought she was going to wake up. You know, I even tried to raise her from the dead one time this week, and that morning, actually, I went to the mall later. She had bought me this dog tag, and the chain broke, so I went to the mall to get it fixed. And I saw a female about 20, 30 feet in front of me, and she was wearing one of Mica's dresses, and she had the same tattoo Mica has on her arm and the exact same hair. And out of just instinct, I screamed, "Mica!" And the girl turned around, and it was one of her sisters. And I thought I raised her from the dead. She's alive, you know. But I can't wait to see her again one day. I'm good.
This man said, and I repeat, he laid with her body a total of 4 times, attempted to raise her from the dead. And then, when that didn't work, he started seeing women who looked like his wife in the mall. So much so that he screamed her name out at this woman who happened to be her sister. This is the same man that 2 weeks ago, after preaching 2 sermons, used the last 1 minute and 34 seconds to let the church know that she had passed away. For this performance I give him a 0 out of 10, but I digress. J.P. Miller's attorney released a statement saying that the rumors about his involvement and what took place with his wife are unfounded and false. He added that in the circumstances surrounding the tragic passing of Mica Miller, it is evident that she died by her own hand, and the fact is quite clear and compelling. He concluded by saying that following the untimely death of Mica Miller, the unfounded rumors and false accusations began circling on social media and in various media outlets, suggesting Pastor Miller's involvement in his wife's demise, and her death being ruled as a suicide, along with the findings exonerate the pastor of any wrongdoing. He said that Mica struggled with mental illness, which was not properly managed, and led to paranoid episodes and self-destructive behavior. For further context on this case, 12 days before Mica passed away, she filed for separation from J.P. Miller. Earlier this year, on March 11th, Mica's tires were slashed when she was at the Springfield Pier at about 1:30 a.m. She stated that she was afraid for her life when the incident took place. At 11:30 in the morning of that same day, she called the police again, saying that a man was harassing her and that the individual showed up at the gas station and tried to talk to her. And the same person was calling and texting her, although she had blocked them and the numbers they were calling from. The same suspect whom they have not named in these police reports. Mica attempted to get a restraining order against the individual. And there is an affidavit listed where a man named Nathaniel Francis states that he has an email that was forwarded to him from Mica where JP, the pastor, allegedly apologized for slashing her tires and damaging her vehicle. And in the email it reads, "When someone hurts me," this is JP speaking, "I try to hurt them back rather than forgive. And instead of forgiving you, I just attacked and tried to call it the same." The good news about all of this so far is that he has been released from his ministerial duties at the church. But what's suspicious is the church's website is now gone. Unfortunately, the saga surrounding this couple did not begin on solid ground, but instead on sand. Mica's first marriage was allegedly officiated by J.P. Miller, and her first husband ended the marriage when he discovered the affair that Pastor J.P. Miller was having with his then-wife, Mica. They eventually got married, but that was after J.P. Miller, the pastor, his first wife, who bears a striking resemblance to Mica. He took her through hell, according to the court documents. Sadly, this should serve as a cautionary tale to women. And ladies, tell your daughters to be mindful and leery of men like J.P. Miller, who are the literal manifestation as what the Bible describes as wolves in sheep's clothing. Lastly, to the church, Solid Rock, where they seem to not feel as if he has done anything wrong and are willing to part ways with God in an attempt to keep this man as their pastor by shielding him and hiding members of the staff that are allegedly registered on a list to warn women and children to stay away from them by shutting down the church's website. Obviously, your God is money and not Yahweh, whom we all worship. I know this was a lot, and it may take a minute to digest, but when you do, share your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like the video and subscribe. Also, turn on your notification bell so you will know when I post. And please watch when you're notified. I'd really appreciate it. Stay tuned for more and enjoy this glorious Mother's Day. Catch you in the next one. Take care.